Hi, I'm Sean with This is Texoma and BuildTexoma.org. I am here with TJ LaRosa from Fulbelli's in downtown Sherman to talk about the wonderful, the amazing wine stroll of 2014.
Yes.
TJ, how are you involved in this?
Well, this year we decided to go ahead and add some of the local restaurants, local chefs, as well as some of the catering companies in the area to do what is called Texoma Best Bites. And what that entitles is basically you can get yourself involved by producing a Texoma Best Bite. There's two categories. There's a savory category, and then there's also a sweet category. So I and my team at Fulbelli's have decided to partake in this competition and hopefully walk away with a prize and some cash, and as well as
some glory.
Some glory, yeah.
Now you have a little bit of an advantage because you have a lot of experience under your belt being part of Fulbelli's, which is one of the premier restaurants in this area.
Right.
If not in the state, I would think.
I appreciate that. After looking at some of the contestants, I don't know. I noticed that Tuscan Slice, and they've been around for a while, and those guys are out of New York, and they know how to cook. And then also Robert Aronson, he's been in the area for quite some time, and he's done a lot. He's been through Kelly Square. He's had his own restaurant there. Now he does his own catering company as well as works out at Woolawood. I think it's going to be a challenge, and I'm looking forward to it, actually.
All right, now there is cash prizes, like you said, a total of $500.
That is correct.
$250 per category. One category is savory and one is sweet.
Correct.
From what I understand, the top sponsors, they get to be a judge.
Correct.
But also, if you, as a person attending the event, if you try every single food item, then you get to also vote on who is the top Texoma's Best
You
Bite.
also get a ballot, but you have to actually taste every single item. Now, I know right now we have 9 contestants, but hopefully, the event's not until October 11th,
right.
So we've got almost a week and a half left. So hopefully, we'll be able to pick up a couple more contestants and kind of raise the bar a little bit.
Any tease as to what you might bring to the competition? Is it going to be a meat or?
Unfortunately, the tease is I can't tell you. That's the
You'd have to kill me. No, don't do that. I couldn't eat at Fulbelli's anymore.
We've been thinking about this going on about 2 weeks now, and just bouncing ideas back and forth. And I think that we've got it narrowed down to the savory and then as well as the sweet. One of my guys is going to participate in the savory, and then I'm going to do the sweet. So, it's going to be interesting because one bites are not easy. You're talking about one bite, one chew, that's it.
You got to grab their palate real fast.
You got to grab their palate real quick. You got to have layers of flavors, and like I said, it's just one bite. Depending on how. Right now, I'm trying to look for a certain tasting spoon that just basically fits inside your mouth, and just you grab it all and it's gone.
Now I think that if I was there, my one bite would need to be about this big since it's a Fulbelli's dish.
And that's the difficult thing about it is, it's one bite. You have one chance, and hopefully our one chance will bring home some cash as well as, like you said, some glory.
And that's what I love about your restaurant, not to be biased here at all, but I do love about Fulbelli's is when I go there, I can try something new just about every time. Nothing else you have a special tonight. And it's always a wonderful flavor. And it's not just the instant I put it in my mouth. I can savor it. Once I've swallowed, I'm still tasting some great flavors that are coming out, like you say, from the layers of the cooking.
And you know what? You could very well be at the end of your dish and take a bite and taste something that you didn't taste in the first part of your meal. That's the easy way out. But on a one bite, you don't have that opportunity. You don't have that chance.
Now, October the 11th, 6 to 9 p.m.
Yes.
And then after that, there's going to be a super hip street dance here on Wall Street, right behind us, actually.
Correct.
And there's going to be local wineries involved. I believe 8 wineries so far.
I believe all the wineries that we currently have right now are from the state of Texas.
Very cool.
I was talking earlier, and it sounds like there's some wineries that have gone some distance to come up to Sherman, Texas, and actually participate in this event. So
that's great. So it'll open up some people's palates to local wines or semi-local wines. They're not from another state or from another country.
Correct.
The band that is going to play behind us is Willie Kickett, and 903 Brewers will be bringing beer. So mark your calendar for October the 11th for the Texoma's Best Bites. And for more information, you can go to strollonthesquare.com.